sold-out arena in Portland. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trailblazers here at home. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah, Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Ingles in at the three. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms and is very quick off his feet.
And Mitchell drops them both. And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
And the basket by McCollum.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, guys, how hard a job is it going to be to keep this team's shooting percentage down?
It's going to be very difficult. I mean, they move the ball well. They've got players who can go off if the defense isn't solid through and through.
They must win the turnover battle. Nothing disrupts an imposing offense more than coming up with some steals.
Here's Turner.
Credit Joe Ingles for how hard he plays, taking the challenge defensively.
Mitchell against McCollum. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Now Rubio. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. The pass to Ingles. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingles has got 5 points so far.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Curry passes to Lillard. Back to Curry. To end the run. Portland no good that time either.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Trailblazers trail by 9. He kicks to Lillard. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. Ingles against Turner. Favors sets the pick for Ingles. Favors with a screen on Lillard. Rubio dishes to Ingles. Gobert the screen. A baseline J. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ingles has got his third basket of the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout
Last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Now here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He had stolen by Ingles. Down low, here's Rubio, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Here's Curry after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Nurkic a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Lillard. Not going to go that time. On offense, here are the Jazz. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Rubio outside. And Gobert kicks to Favors. Over Aminu. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Gobert.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Passes it to Curry. Stolen by Mitchell. Over Lillard. Here's Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Growing before our eyes, the confidence of Gobert. Comfortable doing a little of everything now.
And for good reason. We talk about the effect of Gobert's wingspan, somewhere around 7 feet 9 inches.
Kevin, that's a tremendous advantage that few others have. I guess Mo Bamba's up there around 7 feet 10 inches. And of course, my old teammate Manu Bol still holds the record at 8 feet 6 inches.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
In terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Rubio against Lillard. Looking to end the drought. Drills it from outside.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's the pick. Lillard the pass to Curry, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Lillard left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Curry with the steal. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
One shot.
That free throw good from Lillard. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he can not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Collins checked in for Portland. Reese Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. Utah also making some changes. Jay Crowder comes in for Derek Favors. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Joe Ingles.
Get to the block, Aminu.
Here's Lillard. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Lillard's got 8 points.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here is Sefolosha. They set the pick. Gobert the screen. Clock is at 3. Sefolosha kicks to Gobert. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Count that one.
I'm not entirely sure what the defensive strategy was there, but it worked poorly. He loves taking that shot.
Now here's Exum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Basket counts.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Gobert the screen. Crowder kicks to Gobert. To the left side wing. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Here's Exum. Softly drops in the floater. Exum's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Gobert. Coming off a terrific season. Last season he averaged 13 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
You know what? Everything is coming so easy for him right now, operating on the highest level.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jam. And Stauskas subbed in for Seth Curry. And a switcher also for Utah. Allen's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Allen dishes to Exum. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Over Collins. And that one goes long. Trailblazers trail by 12. Over to the left wing. Lillard with it. He's got 10. There's a screen by Collins. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Now, here's Exum. Outside Crowder. Gobert the screen.
Trailblazers foul. Zach Collins. That's his first personal foul.
Kicks it to Sefolosha. Crowder from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard the pass to Collins. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Crowder. Allen passes to Cephalosha. Crowder sets a screen for Cephalosha. 5 to shoot. Gobert the screen. Layman, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless.
Substitution for the Blazers. Jake Layman.
Stauskas kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. And no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. 1:16 left to play in the first. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Exum passes to Crowder. Here's Allen. No good off the back of the rim.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Inside. Rebounded by Exum.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. That's a 2 from Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gobert the screen. Crowder sets a screen for Cephalosha. Clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cephalosha's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
3 points.
There's a good screen. For 3, Stauskas. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in
Your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. Allen is out there with Exum, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
O'Neal against Collins. Gobert with a screen on Collins. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play. Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
Gobert the screen. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Allen for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Allen's got 5 now.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Turner comes in for Stauskas. The Jazz also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alec Burks comes in for Allen. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Dante Exum. So it's Utah now. At one point, they led by 16. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Leonard against Favors. Shot clock at 6. Back to Crowder. And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Time called here. The Blazers.
He's a center. You're used to seeing centers block shots.
Right.
But he can get in position and take charges. Draymond Green loves to take charges. Kemba Walker does it from the point guard position. Marcus Smart, Patrick Beverly. Those are some of the names, and the list goes on and on.
And those guys are tough guys, too. They have a toughness, grit factor about them.
Yeah, you got to have that, Kevin, if you're going to bounce your head off the floor. A tremendous athlete. Unfortunately for Burks, he has had some bouts with injuries, but he's a guy who can take over stretches with his length and quickness.
Well, Alec Burks, he's just one of those guys you just love to watch attack the rim and attack that defense.
Yes, he's a nice ball handler, can create his own offense. He can get to the rim, and he gets to the line. He only needs a better jump shot to take the next step.
Free throw good, Burks.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Utah with a change here, too. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Burks hits 2 free throws. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. McCollum against Burks. McCollum outside. Screen by Nurkic. And a wide open look for McCollum. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter. Rubio the pass to Crowder. Ingles kicks to Burks. Back to Ingles. Favors with the screen. In the corner, Crowder with it. Favors trying to break free. They get it back. The Jazz working the ball around now. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ingles. Favors against Nurkic. Three-pointer, Crowder. Portland grabs the miss. It's McCollum on the wing. Burks covering. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
Curry's checked in for Layman. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the second player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
Curry kicks to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Rubio the pass to Crowder. Favors with the screen. Crowder against Aminu. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Last year was a tricky one for Crowder. Pretty much all of his shooting percentages were down. Just never seemed to get into a rhythm.
And talking about Jay Crowder, he was traded a couple times last season. It seemed to have an effect.
Coming into a new scheme, Kevin, it's never easy. When you're a role player like Crowder, you have to figure out how to fit in. But give him credit, he still fought hard, and he gave great effort.
Free throw good, Crowder.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good from Crowder.
A theme for the Jazz last season was players stepping up beyond their usual roles. Had a lot of gaps to fill after Hayward left town. It was a large reason why they overachieved in the West.
Nurkic can't hit.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
So a moment now to see the story on Yusuf Nurkic. A very nice season for him last year. 10th in blocks, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Well, Smitty, in regards to stepping up, Rudy Gobert became the vocal leader for this team.
Gobert said he wanted this group to exceed expectations. Reason why Donovan Mitchell played like a vet and Joe Ingles filling in for Hayward was fantastic. The Jazz played with a high level of confidence as well.
Nurkic setting the pick for Harkless. Crowder with the steal. Rubio against Curry. And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Favors with a screen on McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Favors with the screen. Shoots from the elbow. And it falls over the rim and in. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Curry passes it to McCollum. He kicks it to Aminu. That one doesn't drop, so Utah will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Mitchell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to McCollum. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Mitchell against McCollum. Mitchell kicks to Crowder. To the left wing. Favors with the screen. Back to Rubio. Shoots over Curry. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for McCollum. And a switcher also for Utah. Cephalosha's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard. He's got 17. And stolen by Favors. Here's Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
Aminu with a screen on Crowder. 3-pointer, Lillard. Can't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rubio with it. Lillard picks him up. Rubio against Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Rubio. Over Lillard. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist from Favors. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Screen by Nurkic. Aminu with a screen for Curry. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Zach Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And a switcher also for Utah. Gobert's checked in. Now off the inbound. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Lillard.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Mitchell kicks to Favors. Cephalosha dishes to Rubio. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. The drive by Rubio. He used that pick to get in close. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Lillard against Rubio. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Ricky Rubio picks one up. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking, even after he's missed a few. It feels he is as good as any other guard in our league. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
First free throw is good. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Dante Exum comes in for Ricky Rubio. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's the pass to Exum. To the wing right side. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Jumper off the screen, and Utah again with the bucket.
Having a point guard that can run the pick and roll is very important to any offense. Exum excels in these sets.
There's the pick. Lillard from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 24.
And staying with it, he drained 2 triples in the first quarter, now gets this one.
Passes to Cephalosha. Now here's Exum, covered by Lillard. Gobert the screen. Exum passes to Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
And he makes the first. And Portland making a change here. Layman's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Trailblazers trail by 13. To the inside. Stauskas kicks to Lehman. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another three for Portland.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
They set the screen. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Comes up empty down low.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Stauskas, the pass to Collins. Stauskas dishes to Lillard. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Stauskas. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Trailblazers trail by 8. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And Portland has possession. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Rubio to the wing right side. Here's Aminu. Gets to the corner and buries it. Aminu's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Trailblazers. Favors with a screen on Lillard. Rubio the pass to Favors. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And while Favors has developed his outside shot, right there in the paint is his comfort zone.
McCollum kicks to Turner. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Up top, Gobert. Rubio against Lillard. Gobert the screen. Mitchell hits the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 13.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Mitchell against McCollum. There's a screen. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Derek Favors. And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah leading by 7. Rubio dishes to Mitchell. Ingles against Turner. Ingles kicks to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Feeds it to Turner. Here's Nurkic. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Favors passes to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles kicks to Mitchell for the 3. Tries again. Favors can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 5. The 3 from McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Has to Gobert. Lillard against Rubio. Here's Favors from 13 feet. It goes down. Favors has got 12.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
McCollum outside. Off target from three-point range. Jazz leading by 4. To the paint, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. A good season for him last year. He averaged about 20 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Rubio against Lillard. Favors with the screen. Here's Rubio. He goes up again, and it's Favors laying it in. He's got 14.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Burks against McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. The offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Curry's checked in for Damian Lillard. Allen's checked in for Utah. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 5. He dishes it to Rubio. Favors sets the pick for Rubio. Kicks it to Burks. Favors with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And it only takes a couple buckets for Favors to get rolling. They got to keep feeding him the rock.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Curry dishes to McCollum. Connects on the foul line jumper. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Gobert the screen. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Shoots over Turner and misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 5. And here's McCollum for three. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first.
Crowder the pass to Rubio. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Rubio against Curry. Rubio outside. Clock at 4. Here's Gobert. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Crowder against Aminu for the tie, and the layup is up and in. Aminu's got his second basket.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
This is a good look from the area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Burks dishes to Allen. Can they get it? Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 3 rebounds now in this one. McCollum, no good.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Here's Crowder. Yes, and the foul. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Jake Layman subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Tavo Cephalosha has checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Ricky Rubio. Free throw good, Crowder.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Curry kicks to Collins. There's the pick. Dishes to McCollum. It's stolen by Gobert. Now Cephalosha. 6 points for him. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Outside Curry. Harkless with the screen for Curry. There's the dish to McCollum. Over Allen. McCollum no good. Utah leading. Allen right side. He kicks it to Exum. Gobert the screen. Gobert with a screen for Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Exum. And he banks in the layup. Exum's got 6 points.
Gorgeous handles from Dante. Terrifying defenses when he works his magic with the ball.
And certainly he's got many natural tools. Dante Exum now starting to put them to better use.
Kevin, he's playing with a better decisiveness now. You can see he has a plan. Still very young, still has the upside. We'll see if he can keep it rolling.
So it's Portland now. Stolen by Allen. And it's Exum in the corner. Shoots over Curry, and Utah again with the bucket.
And when Exum is hitting from the mid-range area, it opens up the floor. The more he plays, the better he looks shooting from there.
Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. And the rejection by Collins. Outside Curry. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Inside. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Allen. 15 points in the game.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area, knows how to get his shot.
Cullen passes to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Curry. Back to Collins. Lock at 6. Here's Layman. Cephalosha with the steal. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. On the wing, Cephalosha. Allen against McCollum. Allen kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 5. And here's Cephalosha for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. And here is Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's a screen. Fires at the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Allen against McCollum. Allen kicks to Exum and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Portland.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Outside Curry. Down low, up off the screen. Misses at the rim. Inside, Crowder. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:04 left in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for C.J. McCollum. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
The first one falls for the Trailblazers. Leonard, he's checked in for Harkless. Nick Stauskas comes in for McCollum, and Lillard subbed in for Seth Curry. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Joe Ingles in for Exum.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
The pass to Stauskas. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Pass to Layman. There's a screen by Collins. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Hits it from three-point range. Collins has got 5 now. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Gobert. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he makes that one. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah with a 6-point. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Cephalosha. Mitchell is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Mitchell against Lillard. Takes the 13-footer, and he drops that one in. Mitchell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard dishes to Stauskas. 3-pointer, and it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 30 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Gobert, the screen. And it's Mitchell missing. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Lillard. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz leading by 5. And stolen by Lillard. To the middle. Poked away and stolen by Cephalosha. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Turner. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Cephalosha passes to Mitchell, and they pick up 2. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Here's Layman, covered by Cephalosha. To the middle. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, he acts as a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
That free throw good from Turner. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like when he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Stauskas kicks to Lillard. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. On the wing, Ingles. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. Foul number 5 on him. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gobert, the screen. 6 to shoot. Lillard comes with the double team. Off target from outside. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Stauskas with the bucket.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Favors with the screen. Gobert with the screen on Turner. Ingles up top. Turner covering. Favors with the screen. Mitchell wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Lillard against Rubio. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Gobert pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Mitchell, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan inside, something we're not seeing.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Off the screen. Oh!
Goodness. Terrific. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Rubio against Lillard. To end the run, Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
Here's Favors. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And that's 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
That's tipped, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And that whole play starts with Rubio's anticipation. Have to protect the ball around him.
And Turner kicks to Nurkic. Turner against Ingles. Turner passes to Stauskas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Nurkic. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Lillard against Rubio. Ingles in the corner. Down low, here's Gobert. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Back to Lillard. Aminu with a screen on Rubio. Screen by Nurkic. And Lillard gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Portland. Nurkic dishes to Stauskas. Four on the shot clock. The high post shot. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the paint. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 16. There's the screen. Floats one. A reverse, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
This is the elite defense Mitchell provides, and you've got to love how he competes.
Right side Favors. Pass to Mitchell. Rubio against Lillard. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Mitchell, and stolen by Favors. Mitchell kicks to Favors. And Steve, you'll remember Favors had that impressive rookie season, but he's been somewhat up and down since.
He's kind of an old school power forward. Might have been an all-star 20 years ago, but nowadays the best forwards can shoot from range and can defend on the perimeter.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Favors.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so Favors nails both of them.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Screened by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Aminu. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. It's stolen by Aminu. McCollum up top, covered by Mitchell. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And the basket by Rubio.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Mitchell against McCollum. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 13 points in the second half.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half, 4th of the game.
Gobert the screen. Rubio the pass to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. No good. And it's Portland the other way. McCollum outside. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to McCollum. And there's the pass to Aminu. Screened by Nurkic. Aminu with it. Favors picks him up. Here's McCollum. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
Rubio the pass to Ingles. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Gobert the screen. Off the screen. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got 20.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Derek Favors.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Outside Turner. Back to Nurkic. It's stolen by Gobert. Passes to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Ingles against Nurkic. Ingles kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
Fifth personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.